to me. Your favorite word was no. You the one that broke it off, but you ain't wanna talk, so now I gotta let you go. What choice do I have but the move
Yo,
on?
welcome to
You won't
another
admit that
installment
you're
of the
wrong,
Hiphop
and I expect you to
Advocates.
change for too long.
Yo, today we are Juan, D&E, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's Jelly Figs in the house. What up?
Yo, is that our music?
And the rock.
Yo, my Adidas, but we rocking my chancletas today. Fuck that. Yo, but when it comes to MCing, right? Yo, the teacher, KRS once said, a dope MC is a dope MC. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, gender, you know what I'm saying, creed, race, none of that matters. You know what I'm saying? Today we got a heavyweight bar assassin. You know what I'm saying? Woof. Yo, she'll go toe-to-toe with anybody. I put money on that shit. Yo, we got the fire in the building. What up?
What's good? It's good to be here.
What's
Thank
good?
you so much for having me.
Nah, it's a pleasure. Pleasure's ours.
Thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.
My pleasure.
Is ill because you're our first female guest.
What an honor.
And we are honored and couldn't ask for somebody better.
Yo, word.
Because from what we
Real.
seen, you know, it's a pleasure that we finally got to meet you. From what we seen, you know, on IG, your music that you got up, you know, just aside the music you got is fucking fire. Is
Thank
definitely, you know, it shows your you could say your, how do you call it? Your expansion, your reach.
Range.
Your range.
Yeah, I'm a little all over the place. I feel you.
It's good, though. It's music. At the end of the day, it's music.
Yeah, I love it. I love it
Yes.
all.
So Reels, he's the engineer. Shout out to Reels and to Heads Up.
Hey.
He was asking who's on the show this week, and so I just sent him your profile, your IG profile, and then I just looked at it real quick because I was on there before looking at some of your freestyles, and there was a few that I like, so I sent him one that I like, and all he wrote back was like, "Damn, Shorty could spit,"
Yo.
you know. So
He
I was like,
actually
"Yo."
said, I'm impressed.
Wow.
Yo, and it's tough to impress him. Like, you know, he's...
That's lit. I'm very, very glad.
For
And
real.
It's always good when people actually like pay attention to the bars, you know? So it's always like the biggest compliment.
You think that's a lost art?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I don't want to say completely lost, but it's definitely been watered down a bit, you know, within the past decade.
It's not
pretty
admired
much.
as it used to be.
Nah, it ain't the same. But there's definitely a revolution happening right now. Like,
Oh, yes.
yeah, if you were on my Instagram, I'm actually like part of this collective called Pony Pride of New York, and like we focus solely on bars. And I'm the last member that they recruited, because it was kind of
Wow.
like they felt like they had the missing piece of the puzzle. Dirty Dozens, 12 of us.
Oh, shit.
So yeah, that's our main focus is just pushing bars. Shout out to Pony,
Yo, Pony.
Yeah.
Pony, what is it called again?
Pride of New York, Pony,
Wow,
Yeah.
Pride of New York.
Pony
Guys.
for short.
I think that maybe Jadakiss had something to do with it when it came to the verses. It's just like bringing back the bars.
Reigniting the...
You know, like
the
showing
fire.
everybody like, yo, this is how it's done.
Yeah.
Reigniting the fire, you know, pun intended.
Ooh, play on
Word.
words.
But,
I think he reignited like showmanship too, and like the essence of hip hop. Like he called out Dipset for having the tracks playing with the
Oh,
vocals in
man.
the background.
No.
And if you really know underground hip hop and you do the open mic shit, like you know
Yeah.
that's a no. Like we don't do that
Yo,
here.
for real.
Yo. Yo, speaking of the open mics and all that, I remember catching you on EO Dub.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jackie. Mi vida media, yo.
Oh, nice. Oh,
Yeah,
that's my
that's the
girl.
homie.
She shot my first music video. Sore Loser. Shout out
Sore
Jackie.
Loser. Word. And I was there. I was in the crowd, and I seen your performance, and you killed it. You had people like, yo.
Oh, and in person.
I seen it. Yeah.
Oh, because I
was there.
recently did an online EO Dub performance.
Oh.
But yeah,
I was
bet
there
yeah. I
the
used to
first-
be in the
Before COVID.
building.
Before COVID.
Yeah,
that
before
was
COVID.
pre-COVID.
Word,
Yeah,
word.
that was pre-COVID. when you actually saw the people on stage, and
Word.
but you killed it. And you surprised a lot of people.
Yeah.
A lot of people were there like, yo. And I was hearing, yo, she could spit. Like, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? So,
You heard the murmurs?
yeah.
I believe it. I used to battle. So like when I used to battle,
Oh.
I used to show up in mini skirts with like a little pink frilly top, you know, the curls, chubby cheeks. And then once I got the mic in my hand, I'm like, listen, you know, like and they never saw it coming.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's take it from right there. Let's jump into it. Let's take it from the beginning.
Yeah.
How it started, how you got into music.
I mean, like I've always loved music. My mom was actually a singer. And like at one point she almost got signed to Arista Records, but like some stuff, you know, held her back. So she always instilled in me, like, if you really want to do this, go ahead, do it. I'm gonna support you type stuff.
Nice.
So I started off like just loving to sing. Then around like the age of 8, I wrote my first bars that was just like on some joke stuff. And my cousin used to listen to Hot 97 when he would visit, and I just kind of stayed up late and like, what is this? What is this? I could do that. I like rhymes, you know? And then I just started rapping ever since. But I didn't start writing like full verses till I was like 12, and then I started recording when I was like 15.
That's dope.
Wow,
Yeah.
wow.
And the name is a play.
Yeah, definitely upgrade, because my first rap name was Adroit, because
Adroit?
yeah, I was a Wu-Tang fan, and so I like big words, so I was reading the dictionary, and I didn't get that far. I was like A-D-R-O-I-T.
There's another one right there. There's another one right there.
Wow. That shit made me laugh so much. My half.
Yeah.
I thought it was
blew your
fire
hat
at the
off.
time, though. It meant skillful and clever, and I was like, yeah, that's me. But then, like 2 years later, I was like, nah, I need something new, and that's when I came up with the fire. And yeah, I have my like multiple reasons for the name, but mostly it's like just I thought it was cute, feminine, like Mariah, Shania, Daphya.
Oh,
And
we
it-
were we were betting. I'm like, yo, her name gotta be Daphne or something.
Nah,
Nah.
not even close.
Damn.
But I'm not gonna disclose that information here.
No government.
Nice.
No
Nice.
government.
No government.
Sealed. Sealed.
We don't blame you. We don't blame you.
That's a dope name. And the way you spell it too, so
Thank
you know what
you.
I'm saying? That's another kind of 90s, you know what I'm saying, format.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
That been my name since I was 16, and it's not even like a rap name. It's like nobody calls me Daphya really. Like it's very. I mean, nobody calls me anything but Daphya
Yeah,
really.
yeah.
So yeah, it's me.
That's your name? Is that tu nombre?
Yeah.
And like we said earlier, we're glad you're over here because we wanna just show anybody who hasn't seen your music just to check you out and see what you're about. And you're not when it comes to podcasts, you know a little bit about them. You have your own podcast,
I do.
the third podcast.
Yes, it is. Wow, you even know the name. I'm so impressed. I'm very inconsistent, but and I don't have like a crew. I just talk to myself. I did do like hour-long formats, but this last season, I'm on the 3rd season. I'm just doing 15-minute formats. So, but yeah, I got.
What's it about?
Random stuff. The first season was more like based on pop culture, just current events type stuff. Second season was based on love, because I was kind of gearing up the promo for my album, which is all love songs.
Mm-hmm.
And then the 3rd season, I'm back to just talking shit.
Oh.
Talking your shit.
Yeah, just talking shit.
I know in the intro you start spitting some bars.
Oh yeah, I do a
and into
freestyle
it.
every intro. I do a
That's
freestyle,
hard.
couple bars. Yeah.
That's dope. I mean, because, you know, we all talk to ourselves, so why not, you know, share it to the world? And
That's exactly what I thought, because I talk to myself all day long.
yeah,
so-
you're not crazy.
Yeah, I just hit record now.
Yeah.
Only difference.
Damn.
I talk to myself when I take a shit.
Oh, my God. I do it all the time.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I usually have my phone in my hand.
Yeah. Oh, you one of those. Nah,
Take my
you,
mind there.
you got to have that intimate moment, right? It's just you and your bowel movements.
So I wanted to ask you why you named it the third podcast, but we wouldn't be good journalists if we didn't figure it out ourselves.
Right.
Okay, I love this.
Right, right.
Basically, you were gonna do one with Khan. The name
Yes.
was Dead Ass.
Yes.
It never happened.
Right.
And then you were gonna do one with your best friend, and
Yeah.
that was mad stupid.
Y-
So this is the third one. Is the go? Is the good one? Is the good money?
Word. I didn't even want to think of a third name, so I just called it the third
Third
podcast. Yeah, this is
Short
third
and
go.
sweet.
Short
Yep.
and sweet. The third.
Yeah.
Damn.
I know that you recently just got your first guest on there. You talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, I had I did a joint podcast with Mr. Watt like a month and a half ago. So I don't know if you would consider him my first guest, but my first official guest was SoCal, who's a producer that I know from California, but he's based in Connecticut right now. Super dope. I meant to talk to him for like maybe an hour. We ended up talking for 2 hours, and I just put the whole thing out. I didn't even edit it, cut it, nothing. But yeah, it was a dope experience, and I want to have more guests because, you know, talking to myself gets a little boring sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Word out. I mean,
I do it, though.
Yeah, we always open, you know what I'm saying? We'll talk to ourselves together.
Hey.
Why not? But, yo, that's a dope idea, you know. But, yo, let's get back to quick Sore Loser video.
Mhm.
Damn. There was a lot of heartbreak and you playing chess.
Yeah, it's a very metaphorical
It is.
song.
Love is you see love as chess, as making chess moves.
Well,
or-
no, the song is not really about love.
it's not. But I saw the dude there.
Yeah. It was really like I chose to make the video exactly how the lyrics were, just pertaining to different games and how you play games, because I wanted listeners to be able to interpret it in whatever situation they're in.
Right.
But me personally, I actually wrote it about the music industry. So that song is just about like just kind of having somebody that you work with and then you end up being head to head with them and you were friends, but now you're competition kind of thing.
Damn,
So
that happens a lot.
it does.
It's
Unfortunately.
sad. Unfortunately, it's
Yeah.
sad. It's sad, and it just messes up any good thing that's happening.
Facts.
I mean, listening to a lot of your freestyles on IG, you know, when I checked out your album, Phases, right?
Mhm.
Other than Phases, I was expecting to hear rap.
Oh no.
A lot of people do.
And I was like, yo,
Yeah, definitely.
it's really like, you know, it sounds very like personal, the album. You know, like a lot of things maybe you went through, shit like that. And very, say explicit. A lot of the music is explicit.
Quite a vibe.
I think a lot of the women would love to hear it and check it out. 'Cause it'll show them, you know, strength and confidence.
Yeah, it's
Or
really
is it
just like
empowering
full.
for the women.
That's what I thought when I made it. I was like, this is for the ladies. They're going to love this. And it wasn't a lot of like personal experience on it. It was more like observant type stuff. And then I kind of empathized and wrote in other people's shoes for a lot of the tracks. But the explicit one called a vibe. Yeah, no, that was all me. I just want to say that. But it turns out like it's mostly dudes that's hitting me up like, yo, I can't stop bumping this. Like, Lo Siento is my favorite track, and that's a track that I didn't even think I was gonna put on the album. So it's like it's dope that, you know, it spread farther than I planned it to spread.
Talking about Lo Siento, I was hearing it, and it just brought me back to like times where I fucked up in a relationship, and I'm listening to it, and it made me feel something. I'm like, I remember when I was there, and it don't feel good. I'm so glad that I'm doing my thing now, and I don't gotta go through that again. So I'm thinking to myself like, yo, it just made me catch like an emotion, a feeling. And normally when like bodies of work make you feel emotion, it's usually something good.
That's great. Yeah, that's exactly the intention. And kind of like similar to Sore Loser, like in Lo Siento, I don't say what I'm sorry about. I didn't say I cheated on this dude. I didn't say I lied to this dude. I just said I'm sorry. Will you forgive me? So I wanted it to be like something that anybody could listen to and relate to, no matter what they did, as long as they feel, you know, sorry for it. Apologetic.
I think
Wow.
everybody should check that shit out.
I think during that time too, when you did drop the album, I think on Twitter you were a little frustrated. You shed a little frustration with people like, yo.
Oh, yeah?
Like, yo, people, you know what I mean? Like, yo, it's hard enough to get people to listen. Like, people, like, you know what I mean? It was tough. So that's one of the frustrations from the industry that you kind of feel. We all feel that, you know what I'm saying? With the climate of albums and singles, and how do you feel about that? Dropping a body of work and then,
Yeah, I mean, for sure, like the hardest part is finding the listeners. And like luckily this year I've had a little bit more support because of honestly social media. Like I did the Redman challenge in May and he reposted me, and yeah, like just this year alone I did over double my followers that I had from 2020. So it feels good that people are not only tuning in but they're staying tuned in, and you know, like I didn't lose those followers, like they actually still fucking with me. So
I think you show such an ill personality on IG. I mean,
Thank
just from
you.
us meeting you, you know, the little time that we spent, you know, before we started everything. But you could tell, like, you know, you're very easy to chill with and talk to. And
I don't
you have
bother
an ill
nobody.
And you probably, I can tell you have an ill sense of humor. You fucking, you could fuck with anybody. Like, you could be amongst anybody. You click.
but the
I
bars,
try to be a little social, you know.
the bars, you jump on every challenge. I see you jumping on challenges.
I
You
love.
kill them
I can't
shits.
turn down a challenge.
Yo, she be killing them shits.
Crazy.
I'm like, damn, I should write to that. And then I listen to you spin. And I'm like, nah, she got it.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do
got
that.
You don't get
And
discouraged.
and you sing too. And you a singer. You
I love
blow,
that.
girl. You can blow. Damn, what's up with the singing? When did that come about?
What? Well, when I was a kid, I always loved to sing. Like I said, I was singing before I was rapping. And my mother actually loves Barbara Streisand and Celine Dion. She likes some Whitney Houston, Mariah Carey as well. So I'm there trying to sing Hero by Mariah Carey. And my mom is like, stop screaming. And I'm like, oh, I can't do this. Cool.
Damn.
So I always lean towards the rapping. And best mom in the world, by the way. Don't let that. Because you said damn a little hard. I was like, wait, I love my mom though. But then, I lean more towards the rapping, and I always say I'm a rapper who likes to sing. But now I just feel like I love both. So if anything, I'm like, now I say more like I'm a singer that loves to rap because I just lean more towards there on the album. But at the end of the day, I love both equally. Like, I really can't pick. Like,
It's hard.
Yeah.
Decisions.
If I had to personally say, I say I rap better than I sing. Like, that's my opinion 100%. But I love to sing, and I'll never stop singing,
It's a good problem to have. You got different options like that. And not only that, she also plays the piano and she do some drums too.
I don't play no drums at all. I just want to. Not even a little
We got some
bit.
drums right up there. Come on.
I be questioning my rhythm, period, all the time. So
Well, you
definitely
familiar with
no
them?
drums.
You familiar with them?
You talking about the bongos that I'm on?
Yeah,
God
yeah.
damn,
Oh,
nah,
the
that was
bongos.
terrible.
Yo, we got something right here.
The bongo challenge.
I do not want to recreate that.
Oh shit. Yo, he does. Look.
Yeah, word. Throw them over here.
Yeah, that's how I know. But you
Yeah.
rocking you rocking a shirt there.
Yes.
Oh, you on
Fresh.
that album. Shout out to
Available.
Khan.
Yep,
Khan Boogie.
conboogie.com. You feel me?
Word up. And you on there. You guys are singing on that too. You guys.
Yeah. Foolish Games, track 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a hard track.
That's a dope track. And
Nice,
you show the
Khan. We
versatility.
We love
there.
that joint.
The rapping, the singing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Khan as well. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
He-
Y'all should
he's-
do an R&B album. You and Khan. Just
Yo,
like,
I was thinking about
Right?
that. A joint album.
I would do 3 albums with Khan. Like, Khan is my dude. Like, I
Wow.
don't stop bragging about Khan. Everywhere I go, everybody who knows me knows Khan because I do never not mention his name.
Wow.
Like, he's my engineer. He basically kind of executive produced my whole album because we're friends. So we always had that dialogue.
Nice.
He mixed every track. He mastered every track. He did the
Wow.
artwork. He did my photo shoot. He helped me pick out the clothes to wear for my photo shoot.
Damn. He's your
Like,
manager.
that's my
Yeah.
nigga.
He's your manager too and shit.
So, I don't know my manager because he's busy. He's too busy for all that. But yeah, he did a lot, and we've been
Wow.
friends for over a decade. So, and
That's dope.
yeah, solid. Great
Yo,
dude.
y'all
I
heard
would
it
never
here
say a bad
first.
word about Khan.
Tell him, Figs.
Wow. Yo, you're the exclusive joint album.
It's coming
Khan and
soon.
the Fire.
Let's do it. Now we
coming
gotta do
soon.
it.
Wow. When the rain don't stop. That's the name of the album. Boom, I got it. The rain don't stop.
Wait, where you got that from?
Because she's the fire. The rain can't stop the fire. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
She's blazing through.
Yo, that's knowledge.
Speaking of knowledge, your mans.
Oh, we're gonna jump into that, right?
Wow.
So, are you a fan of Nas?
Nas, yes, I love me
So
some
Nas is he's teaching a class now.
Oh, the master class. I saw the
Masterclass.
ad. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So we want to talk a little bit about that. And he's basically doing something where he's putting out a few videos and he's showing people how to storytell from scratch. And he's not the first one to do it. There's a lot of people like Carlos Santana, Questlove, Usher, Alicia Keys. And
What is it, like an actual like type of like college kind of?
it's kind of
classroom
like
type?
some like online
Yeah.
class type of shit.
Oh, I thought it was like a university.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, they're
Nah.
all pre-uploaded videos.
Oh.
Pre-uploaded
You
videos.
watch them in order to learn.
Kind of like Timbaland making beats type
Yeah,
of
yeah,
shit.
he did
Timbaland-
one. Yep,
Timbaland
that was
has
a
one
master
too.
class.
And he has and it has like a work booklet that you download. It's like you download
He
it.
got a
print it
work
out.
Nas, I love you, but I ain't doing no fucking homework
Yeah.
right now. I ain't got time for no homework, bro.
So it has like an assignment. Like you read some shit and then it has assignments you got to do.
Hell no.
You know.
That sounds kind of fire to me. I don't know.
I mean, I'm a
I
big
didn't think
Nas
he had a
fan, so I
workbook,
might
though.
do it.
Word?
I might check it out, man.
How
Why
much
not?
Let us
money?
know how that goes, man.
Nah, this is the problem. So they're trying to do some shit like the subscription, and it's like the year subscription. So like if you just want to do the Nas shit, you got to pay for the whole year shit, and the whole year shit you got everybody
You
else's
get all
stuff.
the other ones.
So it depends how you feel. If you think you like it enough to pay for the years, I don't think I could do it. I might just bootleg it from the internet.
Wow.
Sorry,
I thought
Nas.
you do it individually. That kind of.
It was like
Oh,
that, but
shit.
recently they changed it.
I thought because Jizza, he actually taught a class in the university. Like, you know what I mean? But I thought that was what Nas was going to do. Like, he's going to have a class in university, maybe NYU or some shit.
They hyped it up that way.
Yeah,
honestly,
right? It
they hyped
seemed
it up.
that way. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
Nas is a
yo.
professor now. That's what it said. Nas is a professor. He
Damn
ain't a
clickbait.
professor.
Damn
Nah,
clickbait.
but
Right?
that's ill to for especially for younger kids, that just started getting into music to get into that and see that and actually learn. If he's gonna be teaching about first, is it gonna be about hip hop,
Nah, storytelling.
like, or just
The
how
art
to-
of storytelling.
how to create, write a story through rap?
But a rhyme.
But isn't he
song.
gonna do a whole song like from scratch, beginning to end? I think I saw that in the clip too. So
Yeah, he has that on there too.
I think
That's
as far as
pretty-
storytelling, Nas has epic like classics. Like
What
what I
would
mean,
be
I got a
your
gun.
what would be your favorite?
I gave you Power, the gun joint. That's a crazy
Yeah.
story. The Rewind is a
Rewind.
crazy story. You know what I'm saying?
What's your
Undying
favorite?
Love,
Oh damn!
Tim Boot swinging on the ceiling. What?
And on
So
the
much
swing, there was
detail.
something swinging slower and slower. It was a G
Yeah.
string. Yeah, that was crazy.
Damn, yeah.
He killed himself and his girl.
That's
Damn it.
That's what
Yeah.
Aaliyah, no?
No, it's
Oh,
solo.
no, I'm thinking about the you won't see me tonight.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Stop
that was
that.
the same album though.
That's
Yeah,
a
I
good
am.
album.
Don't even mention
Yeah.
that song.
Yeah, that's. he has also a song, Pussy Kills. Y'all heard that one?
Uh-huh.
Pussy Kills, what a thrill, what's how the bitch feel, got us be
Mm.
strong, learn handle it as real.
He's
Nah,
an ill
It's gonna
storyteller.
be ill. I think it'll be ill for kids, like trying to like 15, 16, coming and trying to figure it out on how to make music. I think that'll be an ill thing for them to get into.
To
and
get back into the art form.
yeah,
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we got to teach the younger generation, because right now the people in between, like in the early 20s, you know where I go.
Oh, here we go.
You know where I go with it, but these
And
kids
thi-
early
I'm ready. I
20s,
got my
This is
So, let's go.
This is E segment. E rants.
There's no
The younger generation.
No, I mean, be for real, man.
I feel like I'm gonna agree though, so I really
There's
want to hear
no
this.
originality.
Nah,
and
right.
when you think about like when we started like recording in the studio, when we actually started making songs and music, like we was trying to be as original as possible.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
influenced and inspired by these greats, and we try to be as original as we could be with
Word
the
up.
shit we were creating. Now
Exactly.
what you see, man,
Cookie cutter.
is
Cookie cutter,
crazy.
right? It's the revolving door, right?
Yeah, it's what's popping. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yo,
Whoop-dee.
Yeah, I was listening,
Yeah.
right? I usually around this time of year, because I call this time of year, like Fab, you say it's stick-up season. So I usually, it's when I get into my, like, Mob Deep shit. I get into, like, my mid-90s, like, hardcore shit. And I'm listening to Mob Deep, and I'm like, yo, all these young dudes, right, talk about shooting, money, fucking partying, all this shit. But they all do it the same fucking way. They rap the same fucking flow. It's like,
Here we go.
and I listen to shit like that, right? I'm like, yo, these niggas, right? I'm like, yo, these niggas should go back and listen to that era, the Mob Deep shit. These niggas were 19, 20, and you see the originality
Yeah.
at that age.
Nah, you're right.
You're right. Nah,
Like
you're
you
right.
hear it, we hearing it. Like we listen to this shit 20 years later, and they sound crazy. It just blows your fucking mind. And then you compare it to the shit that these niggas is doing now, and it's fucking.
Different. I'm not gonna lie, that went differently than I thought. I still 100% agree with you. But with the storytelling, I feel like now the main issue is attention span. Like songs are a minute and 30 seconds. I can't tell you my whole story in a minute and 30 seconds
I know.
and still have my hook in there too. Like,
Yeah. That's why
So-
I was trying to explain to you with dropping albums opposed to singles. Like I know you drop a lot of body of work.
yeah.
Like that's, you know what I'm saying? And I love that. Like listening to an album front to back to front for a couple of months. Now people dropping singles. And if you do drop an album, you listen to it maybe once
Yeah, it's
It's
for the
forgotten.
weekend.
for the
forgotten.
weekend.
Yeah, because the next Friday that comes is 7 new albums that you got to listen to. You don't got the time.
You
like,
got the time.
Yeah.
But see, I'm not referring to every fucking artist.
yeah, of course.
You know, there are good ones,
Absolutely.
but the majority that you hear,
It's a needle in a haystack.
I mean, it's hard. Like, you know, you might find one, you know, a couple a year. You know that.
Joyner Lucas just dropped something.
You see?
Oh, did he?
I did not know.
I gotta check
Yeah.
that.
He's
out. I
nasty.
didn't- I didn't
He's
even
ill.
know that.
Fire.
He's nice.
It's he got a really fucking fire feature too, but I can't remember who's on it with him. It's like a big name too. I'm
He got
slacking right
fucked
now.
by the industry recently. Well, he exposed it recently. You know, he dropped like 30 bands.
With
right?
that lady.
60
With that lady, I forgot the name.
60 bands on a marketer, promoter, and
I was
she
supposed
took-
to help him blow. Like, this
Yeah.
is before he even, like, anybody knew who he
and
was.
She took
Wow.
she took his money.
He had an investor.
Karen Civil was her name? Karen
No.
Yeah.
Civil. You invested
She-
with her too?
No. Chill.
Yo, she got
But she's known. She's like a blogger or something. I
Yeah.
think.
Yeah. So
But
she,
it was through an He had it wasn't his money, but I mean it was his, but it was through somebody that was investing into him.
And
he
that was
took
his
money
last
and just
60.
Dumped, he was like, yo,
He dropped
he dumped
60.
his last.
Karen Civil.
Mm.
Nigga said Seville. You said it. You said it on the drunk shit.
Yo, I'm glad we got a fact checker, yo. Shout out to my man, Oh Incredible, baby.
I said Karen Civil. Oh, because he said Seville? Like, you believe him?
Okay. He put the little flip on it.
He had the accent on it. That's that.
But yeah, I heard about that story too.
Yeah, that shit is fucked.
His last 60,000 from the investor, and he was having a baby at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
And Shorty was nowhere to be found with the bread. She's like
Damn.
disappeared.
I mean, today's marketing and promotion, you could do it yourself with the independent route. You know, you pay somebody $35 a month to promote your shit and market your shit, try to get you shows, but they won't get you shit. You know what I'm saying? You could do it yourself. There's ads, there's this, that. Like people could do it independently. You know what I'm saying? That game it's a scam game.
Yeah, it's a lot of
there's a
scams
lot
out
of
right
bullshit
now.
scams.
Yeah,
Word.
yeah, like these top tier artists that you super love and respect, they're in your inbox talking about like, yo, are you ready to invest in yourself? No, sir.
What's your
I am
budget?
not
What's
what
your
you
budget?
asking me like that.
Exactly.
What's
What's
your
your
budget?
budget? That's the
What's
first
Yeah,
thing they
what's your
ask.
budget?
I don't know, nigga. I don't know what the fuck I'm gonna eat next. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow.
Facts.
Like, yo, what we gonna take a flight somewhere? $200? I got $200. I don't know.
I'm looking at
Well,
them
I
like,
don't
yo, Busta Rhymes, you got the money though. Like Jadakiss, you got the money. Like I'm calling them out because they in my inbox. So I'm just saying,
Let 'em
I don't
know,
like
let
that.
'em
I
know.
think it's taking advantage of young struggling artists like myself who are working so hard, and you know, like I got a day job, I got to pay the rent. You know, I'm not making enough to just solely do music, and then I got you
We
kind of
ain't drug
like.
dealers.
Yeah, and you're kind of like selling a
public.
dream in a sense, and really you're just gonna get that cake off it, and I don't respect it at all. And I love these artists, so don't get it twisted, because I don't know if it's them. I doubt
Yeah, it's
highly
not
it's
them.
them in the inbox,
They're not
but I
them.
don't think that. I think they should catch it and not affiliate themselves with
With
people
that
doing
person.
those type of things, because it's the same thing like in real life. Because this is all new. This all started really with COVID, because I didn't have any celebrity, blue checks in my inbox before
Yeah,
COVID.
Nah.
But they did the showcases where they make you sell 572 tickets, so you had to pay for the 572 tickets beforehand. And if you didn't sell those tickets, then you just paid 572.
shit.
Sounds horrible.
Yeah.
I done that shit.
It's the same thing. They just like they updated and upgraded the game so that they could scam another way.
They're
And-
using social media now.
and
Let's be honest.
I know because I've been around the block, like I've been through all these things. Like the showcase thing, I only did it once, and that was because somebody like I knew was there, so it was like a different situation. I've always been kind of hip to the scams, and I never really fell for it.
Right.
But there's people out there that don't know any better. There was a girl on her IG story crying because Busta Rhymes was in her inbox, and I wanted so bad to let her know, like, nah, but I didn't even have the heart.
You
I
didn't-
had
Yeah.
to swipe.
You didn't have the heart to burst her bubble?
Exactly.
Oh, rain in her parade, huh?
Yeah. And she's
Fuck.
dope too. She's actually dope. She lives in Australia. She's gorgeous. Like she could be a superstar, but that wasn't it.
Damn. The next, what was that girl? Azalea? What was her name?
Oh, Azalea Banks?
Iggy.
Oh no, Iggy Azalea.
Iggy
Yeah,
Azalea.
Yeah.
She from
Yeah, she's
Damn.
Australian.
That
But-
was, she's a nut though, Azalea Banks.
Figs, it's funny that
Yeah.
she mentioned that. It's funny that she mentioned about the rappers, because didn't we gotta be honest, Fat Joe was in our DMs
Yeah,
talking
yeah.
about what's your budget. As soon as he said that, we all looked at each other like, man, this is a scam.
Yeah.
All we asked was like, yo, my nigga, check out the music. Like,
But it
yo,
was
we
not-
just want you thought. Like, we ain't asking for no cosign, none of that.
But he said
Check
he
out the
did it.
music and see what
He
you
tried to
think.
put game to us though. He was like, yo, you
No, he
gotta
did.
do
No, he
this
did.
show, kid.
He pretty much directed us on what we should do to put our shit out there
Yeah.
more publicly. But you know, once he came with that whole, you know, what's your budget shit, I was like,
yo, we got
Cut the
some.
cord.
We got a couple of chopped cheeses if you want. You know what I mean? Like,
Word.
what you want to work with?
I get it though. You know, they trying to sell the clout. It's equity. It's like real estate. It's like you want a spot on my story. You want a spot on my page. You
Yeah.
gotta pay
you
for
see,
it.
like you put up a certain post, and you get these DM for promo on the comments.
Yo,
Mm-hmm.
yo, you could drop it,
And
and
they follow
before you
you.
drop it, you got 5
Yeah.
fucking DM promo here, promo
Yeah.
here. Like, you
One
ain't even
view,
hit
7
shit.
comments.
Before it even
Yeah.
upload.
Those are robots, yo.
Yeah.
Bots, man. The
It's-
bots. That's what the games have become.
Yeah,
It's
unfortunately.
corny. That shit is so
Corny.
corny. And them niggas follow you, and if you don't reply or respond, they unfollow you.
Yeah.
You see that shit all the time.
All
It's
day.
like, that shit is corny, man.
Yeah, 'cause you didn't
We
buy
ain't
their
with that cornball
cryptocurrency.
shit.
Fuck outta here.
Yo, a matter of fact,
That's why we do it for the love.
we do it for the love,
Facts.
and you know, and people showing us love.
El amor.
People showing us real love, and it ain't about yo. You know what I'm saying? It ain't about nothing. It's about hip hop. You
We bought these chains.
Word
know what I'm
up.
saying?
Gang,
Matter of
gang.
fact, we're doing this because of Halloween, man.
Halloween.
Yeah, the Halloween coming up.
Word up. So guys, we've been talking a lot about greats. We spoke about Nas Masterclass. We're talking about all these greats trying to take our money. Aside of all that,
Greats
you know,
that I love. I just want to keep
Yeah, we
putting some
still-
emphasis on that.
it's all love. It's all love.
But do better.
Do
I love you,
better.
but do better.
Yeah, I heard it.
It's about keeping it funky.
So we're talking about Nas. We're talking about these greats. And every time we have a guest here, we always ask one specific question: what's your top 5? So fellas, I think it's time.
Think it's time?
Yo,
It's time.
the top 5.
Greatest of all time. Check it out, y'all. Giving y'all the best.
As we go a little something like this.
I gotta give my number 1 spot to somebody who is in limbo with a lot of the hip hop community right now, but he will always be a great to me, and that's gonna be Eminem. I just feel like technically nobody ever did it like him, and maybe nobody will, but
Why is he in limbo though with the hip hop community?
I mean, because apparently at this point in his career, he raps too good to the point where it's people like, okay, we get it, you rap. Like, so
he's one of mine. He's one of my top 5.
yeah, I'm gonna always love him.
Community, you know, with the whole Lord Jamar shit. You know, last year, you know, they were talking. They were saying that he's a guest in hip hop. That was a whole big thing with Vlad TV.
damn.
And so it
Snoop
sparked
Dogg went against him.
Snoop Dogg for a little bit.
You heard about that?
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah.
So
Nah,
that's M is the beast.
No matter what, nobody can take shit away
Yeah.
from Eminem. Eminem is
Pure
a
skill,
fucking-
craft, and
Yeah.
like thought that he puts into every syllable. Like,
Yeah.
I don't feel like you could take that away from him.
Nah.
Y'all remember the Ken Kenneth skits he
Yeah,
used to
the
do?
skits.
Yeah.
Oh,
He used to do
Slim
some crazy
Shady.
skits.
Which-
And the
Eminem.
Slim Shady LP.
And it was like some,
Oh, the Kim
This
killing.
Kim, no, the Kim, this is Kim Kenneth.
yeah, like some
Oh,
homosexual.
yeah, yeah,
Yo, he had he had a cartoon. Like his like especially like early in his career, he was so fucking entertaining. Like he had such a fucking stretch of everything. Like he
Yeah.
dipped in everything.
He dipped in everything.
Music,
Dip the
movie,
finger?
He dipped a finger.
The fuck.
He made me dip in pills. You know,
Nah, he
I
was
fucked
ill,
around with some
man.
pills.
I mean, look, he put on fucking 50 Cent when nobody wanted to fuck with 50.
Facts.
Yo, that's real.
Yeah.
That's real.
And even a little bit later when he was doing crazy stuff, you know how you were talking about how nobody is, or like everybody's afraid to be unique, kind of like they want to be in a pocket. He was over here like my salsa, you know, and like
Yeah.
nobody else was
I
gonna
don't
do
remember
that.
that one, though.
No, I think that was D12 actually. I don't
Oh,
think
that was a
his-
D12 album?
Yeah, I think
I
so.
got both albums. Official copies. I ain't bootlegging.
Yeah, but that shit
But
was
he
funny, man.
was very creative, though.
Yeah, he had fun with the music, you
Yeah.
know. I mean, I'm definitely more of an Eminem fan versus Slim Shady, to be perfectly honest. But you know, I appreciate that he did that.
In the words of Khan, he said, what was the word he used? He said that rap hip hop fans are very finicky. You know, they that wasn't the word he said. He says, you know, I remember it? Fickle.
Fickle, yes, fickle.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yes.
so That it is what it is. You
Yeah.
can't, you damned if you do, you're damned if you don't.
Facts.
You just gotta do you, and he
Yeah.
does him. You
Yeah.
know, and he's nasty with it.
Even outside of hip hop, no matter what, you're never gonna please everybody, and as long as you come to terms with that, like you're Gucci.
And when you say, yo, what about carajo? You know,
Yeah.
that's it.
Facts.
All right, Daphya. So that's your one.
That's my one. Number 2, I'm gonna say I gotta give it to Hove. Just
Wow.
for overall artistry, like he is the epitome of like going from a rapper to going to an artist to going to a mogul. Like I feel like he did it very gracefully. A lot of rappers don't age well. He did. So I got to give that to him.
For sure.
Then I have to go Drake because I love me
Drizzy?
some Drake. I do.
Drizzy
Yo,
Drake.
E.
Love me some Drake.
Reals.
What do you
Top
think
10.
about him now writing his own rhymes?
I think he writes most of them. Leave him alone.
No,
No, I think he
Que
always
boche
wrote.
me dieron.
I think he always wrote. I just think when you get to a certain level, there's more hands in the pot, and I think a lot of people are just not familiar with that and how much goes into making a certified hit. Like so many people invest in him, and he has so many people depending on him to make their like earnings to live.
Right,
Like,
right.
Whatever you got to do to make that song 100% bop, you got to do. If you got to recruit a couple little writers, tweak a little here, I feel like that's what happened. I don't think anybody wrote his whole entire song, even if the
Not
reference.
Quentin Miller? Quentin
Yeah.
Miller? Quentin
Oh,
Miller?
that
Who?
reference came out.
Quit what?
Quentin Tarantino?
Yeah, oh, I love those movies. Yeah.
Kill Bill was the shit.
Watch Desperado. Well, Gio was sampling the Desperado track today.
Yeah?
He posted it. That show's ill.
Wow.
But
All I'm gonna say is I hope Drake is watching this, cause see how I got his back, like 100%.
Nah, Drake-
Like,
Yo,
Drake-
listen. Are you
Drake
single?
is
Maybe
right.
you could take her on a date.
yes, please.
You know, she's available. She's single. You
Yes.
know. Drake, what's
Drizzy.
up? Shoot your shot now. Get in her DM, but not to scam.
Yo, word.
Yeah,
Please.
yes, please. Don't ask me my budget, please.
Don't say the B word.
My heart will break.
B-word.
Number we
Four.
on 4. It's getting tougher. It's getting tougher.
This is where it gets.
I just feel
really
like
good.
all these artists are really linked, though. But I'm gonna have to give it to Kanye as an
Oh,
overall
shit.
artist. Just musicality, I think
passion.
he has certain bodies of work that passion. He so much passion behind everything he does in and outside music, but stuff like Life of Pablo and 808 and Heartbreak, to me those are like masterpieces. Of course I love the college dropout stuff, but I feel almost like everybody kind of does.
Yeah.
I feel like if you just listen to pure, like him as a producer is probably the majority of why he's even in my top 5, because his ear is insane. His ear for talent. He recruited 007. I'm sorry, 070 Shake, the slender girl with the long. Oh my God, phenomenal voice. She's from Jersey too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I actually heard about her years ago because I had a classmate who knew her, and then like 3 years later, she got signed to Good Music. She's all over his albums.
Wow.
Like she's popping.
Wow.
She's
What's her name?
dope, dope.
747.
070 Shake.
Un avión.
07. Yeah, I'm saying it right.
Oh, 707.
I'm gonna call her Danny Moon though. She go by Danny Moon.
Oh,
too.
Danny Moon.
Yeah,
Shout
that's
out to
easy.
Jersey. Yo, shout out to Hackensack. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
One thing about though, you say he has a good ear, which he does, but I feel like that ear slipped a little on this album
Oh.
with features.
The Donda.
Yeah, with features.
What features specifically you think?
Damn near the whole album. I think
Damn.
I think a lot of the features were too. They didn't fit right with the music.
Boy.
They didn't fit right. Like I feel like a lot of people complain like. He got into the shit with the Chris Brown, like people dissing him, talking shit that they didn't end up making the album.
Soldier Boy too.
But because he had all these people come in. But it's like I think he overdid
Andre.
it because some of those
Andre
features
3000
didn't
too?
really fit.
That was the big one.
Wow.
I think he's trying to get
Andre
him.
3000
I think
shit,
that
right?
was bait.
Yeah.
I think that was bait trying to get Andre to come back to rap because he ain't rapping no more.
But why would he waste
Yeah.
the Andre verse like that? Well,
Yeah, just because he had a curse in it, and he didn't want no curses on his album.
Oh, there's no curse.
can't bleep
I
that
didn't
shit
know
out.
this.
There's no
Yo,
curses
but he's
on
the
his
engineer.
entire
I'm
album.
pretty
I didn't
sure
know
he
that.
could just. delete. You know what I mean?
He
Take
could
that
have.
out?
He could have bleeped it, but Andre was like, "No, don't like."
Don't touch my vocals.
Exactly.
okay.
Like, don't
Touch my
ruin the work
vocals.
that I did. I created art, and now you want to put a beep on my shit? Like, nah, nigga. So it ended
That
up
makes sense.
not on the album.
How do you feel about your top 4 beefing with top 3?
Drake versus Kanye?
Yeah.
It breaks my heart, honestly,
Man.
because I love them both. But there's so much stuff behind the scenes that I don't know with that.
None of us know.
Yeah, nobody knows.
knows.
They're both so good at being secretive.
We're gonna get to the bottom of it here. at
We
Hiphop
will.
Advocates. We're gonna.
We're working on that case file.
Indeed.
Bet, yo, just call me back in. I want to know. I
We'll-
really
we'll-
want to know.
We'll keep you updated.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, you sound man convincing, bro.
Yeah,
I'm
word.
yo, he does. Let me know. But
It's all about the DMs, baby. Everything goes down in DMs.
Fact.
so we're gonna go to the top 5.
Woo, the last one.
Number 1.
I'm-
Or the 5th. So
yeah,
however you
fifth.
got it. This is the hard one right here.
It is, because it's just one spot love. Oh, the pressure. You know what? I'm just going to dig into my old school favorites, and I'm going to say Ludacris.
Whoa!
I'ma just say Ludacris.
Luda!
Ludacris
that
is
nigga
the
named Luda.
first
Wow.
Southern rapper
Luda.
to me that I heard that had bars. T.I.
Yeah.
got bars too. Sorry, T.I. I know
Nah,
you listening.
Nah, like Luda. Luda,
But
Luda,
Luda, yeah.
sound like the dude from the Bronx. You know, but just he had
Facts.
a ATL
Yeah,
accent.
he had a New York
Yeah.
flow.
Wow.
His punchlines hit different. Every collab, he killed his featers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
killed it.
I miss that he
That-
doesn't really rap the way he used to because he
Yeah.
went into acting, and once you get that movie money, you don't really want to turn around.
Yo.
Word.
That
His
Minuteman,
album-
the
his album
Minuteman
cuts.
verse.
Yeah.
The Minuteman verse.
Facts.
He did a DJ Clue freestyle. One bar he goes, give me that Thundercat. Oh, I was like, yo, who the fuck is that? I had to rewind
Yeah.
this shit. Like, yo,
Nah,
this is
the ill
crazy.
shit with him, like his album, not even the singles, the cuts, the freestyle he did on each album. Like I think it was the first 3 albums where he did he did a freestyle with his man playing the like a beatbox.
Uh-huh.
If you know what I'm talking about, like, in the
Chicken
word
and
of
beer.
mouth.
Chicken and beer.
Chicken and Beer, he did it. Word of Mouth, he did his first album. The
Yeah.
second album, I can't think of the second album. I bought the first 5 albums,
The original.
original shit.
No, the bootlegs.
All the way up to the Red Light District. That's the last one that I bought.
Yeah.
But he's
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
a
definitely.
Luda's
Luda.
one of.
I feel like Luda's underrated. I feel like his cadence, his voice is so commanding. He did
Yeah.
radio before he did rap. He used radio to get into rap. Like, I admire that. I admire the hustle, the selling the CDs out the trunk, all that. So, like, yeah, Luda, I gotta give it to
I'll be
Luda.
that nigga named Luda.
Damn, Luda, yo, I'm hyped right now. You hyped me up, and talking about damn, you had Luda on that.
But
shit.
hold up. Yo, that's the Fire's top 5, you heard?
Cinco,
Bing
the Cinco, damn the Five Deadly Venoms, yo. But they beefing with each other, so I don't know how that group's gonna stick together. But speaking of that, right? You got Luda, you got bar heavy motherfuckers. Some may or may not write their own rhymes, but you know,
Shade.
that's neither here nor there. But I love the way that you command the fucking stage. I seen you perform live. I seen you perform live on Instagram. You know, that's the new shit. It's the new stage.
Facts.
And your bars, you bar heavy. That's that La Music, yo, she is bar heavy.
Yo, facts.
Thank
You know, exclamation point.
It's,
And I'm like, yo, we need to see this. So, yo, this is time. It's time for show and prove. Are you ready to fire?
I'm always ready. Let's go.
it's about to get crazy.
Yo, I'm excited. We might have a cipher after this.
I'm gonna sing a little, so if y'all want to rap after, we can rap after.
Oh, and we getting some,
We do it.
yo, show and prove style.
Do you know my middle name, or did you even listen when I told you where I came from? It's amazing how you wasted every single opportunity for love that I gave ya. Isn't you feel you don't deserve it? I told him time and time again I never needed no one perfect. He always acted like he heard it. Now he's the one hurting. Yeah, you the one that tried to break me down, but I ain't built like that. Like that, like that. No, I ain't built like be confused. I owe you, I do. I was trying to settle down, so I got excited prematurely when I thought I finally found you. Couldn't imagine all the magic that could turn a love spell into a curse even after round 2. Give him a chance to try to fix it. I tell him time and time again he don't believe that I forgive him. He always acted like he listened. Now he's the one missing me, yeah. You the one that tried to break me down, but I ain't built like that. Like that, like that. No, I ain't built like. I'm the one that tried to keep the love alive, but now you sad. Now you sad. Now you sad. Why you so sad, baby? I owe you. I'm too good for you, and you know it's true. I owe you. You wanted the best for me, so you let me lose. I owe you. Now I remember what it's like not to be confused. I owe you. I owe you. I do. Yeah, honestly, you did a favor for me. You ain't wanna cater to me. Your favorite word was no. You the one that broke it off, but you ain't wanna talk, so now I gotta let you go. What choice do I have but to move on? You won't admit that you wrong, and I expected you to change for too long. You ain't the bad guy, but I just ain't the sad type, so all that crying shit, I'ma save it like a coupon. I owe you. I'm too good for you, and you know it's true. I owe you. You wanted the best for me, so you let me lose. I owe you. Now I remember what it's like not to be confused. I owe you. I do, yeah.
Woo, yo, that was a show and prove. The fire stack. Yo, she lit up. You can't even look at the fucking stage right now. It's on fire. It's on fire. It's her name. Yo.
Thank you so much.
Big ups, big
That was
ups.
dope. That was
Big
dope.
ups, big
Official,
ups.
man.
I owe you.
And he's gonna do a little cover. He's gonna sing
And-
it.
Nah, that shit was dope. Nah, damn, don't go put me on the
That's
spot like
fine.
that.
But it's not hard to see your talent. Your talent is just is out there.
Thank you. I really appreciate
Yeah,
it.
nah,
That's
definitely.
off of the
Sincerely
album, right?
just doing what I love. Like,
Isn't that awesome? Isn't that great? Like to do. Imagine all of our jobs were just to do things that we love.
yeah.
That shit will be a ill day.
That's
at
the
work.
goal.
That's
the
lost.
goal.
I think that's lost, and especially the education system growing up. Getting into adulthood, losing that kid instinct. I always want to be a Toys R Us kid. They took that away. They took that away from us, bro.
Yeah, Toys R Us don't exist no more.
They took
Yo,
that
bro,
away
you
from-
got so serious, and then you hit me with that, man.
Yo, but they took. I'm serious though.
It's coming back.
Even with art in the schools and after school programs, a lot of schools don't have that anymore.
Facts.
They took all that away, and it's up to us. You know what I'm saying? That generation, because the generation above us, I feel like they kind of failed the generation below. You know what I'm saying? Underneath. And I think we have to do that with our kids. Like, yo, listen, instill that music, be free, do what you love. You know what I'm saying? Because you grow up, become an adult, and you get into this crazy debt, and then you can't get out of this shit. And there's something that's
Facts.
popular I want to talk about.
And that's another thing they don't teach you is financial literacy.
And there's a show that's going on right now. Everybody's talking about it. The Squid Games.
Oh wow!
I just finished that shit.
finished that
shit
shit?
was fire, bro.
Yeah, wait, but don't ruin the ending for
You
me.
haven't seen it?
I saw like I'm almost done.
Damn.
Were you gonna mention the ending? That's
No. What I was gonna
What's the
mention
last
was-
thing you saw?
Yeah.
The last thing I saw was they were offing they offed the doctor that was taking the body parts.
Oh my
Okay,
God! You like what? See, you're like episode 1 and shit.
Like
What
five.
the-
No.
Yeah, I think that
You
was the
pretty
last-
far. You
I'm
pretty
only
far.
up to the second episode. I finished the second episode before I
Nah,
left.
after
to
the
come
third,
here.
after the second one, it lags a bit because they get off, but they come back.
Yeah.
Third one is
Yeah,
bananas.
Tug of War. That's
Tug
what
of
after
War is
that
dope.
That's what.
But
Tug
it
of
gets
War is-
crazy after this. So I just mentioned that to mention this. Meek Mills made a tweet, and you know what I mean, and it was a little controversial, but I think he was speaking facts. He was like, "Yo, you see the Squid Games? You know what I'm saying? You go to the hood, poverty-stricken hoods, That's the Squid Games right there.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Everybody's scrambling survival mode.
Wow, that's
You know,
true.
and that's what he tweeted. You know what I'm saying? Meek Mills tweeted that. He was getting backlash, but yo, it's real shit. Like, yo, what people do for money, people gotta survive. People
Yup.
gotta survive.
Backstabbing each other.
Backstabbing each other. You know, we spoke about that with the music industry. Everybody, you know, start as friends, and then boom, what happens?
Yep.
Shit parts way because little change gets involved.
Exactly. You
People
become
get changed and they
competition.
start acting strange, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yo, that could be a rhyme right there, huh?
That's a bar.
Yeah.
That's a bar.
Books.
But, nah, but I, you know, that's some shit that Squid Games is crazy, and it makes you think like, would you do that for the money? Would you do it?
I'd be mad confused though with the like conversion of like what is it, yen that they have?
Oh,
over
well,
there?
basically it's 45 million.
Oh, that's what it is.
45.6 million. That's what they're competing
Billion.
for. Billion.
Yeah, because
for
they're
years.
on billions for that. I
45
don't know how much
million
it is for
dollars.
us.
Okay.
Yeah.
She was trying to. You were trying to describe the when you
Conversion.
Yeah,
conversion.
yeah.
So it's 45.6
Because
million.
the
for
amount of
us.
money sounds crazy, and their like conversion rate,
Yeah.
I was like,
So you think about us, 45 mil, 45.6 mil. That's a lot of money.
that is a lot of money.
That's
It's-
life changing.
It's like this. Like right now, if there was like a gun, an axe, a sword, a flamethrower, and Reels was like, "Yo, downstairs there's a briefcase with $1 million. Only one can get it." Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's probably Squid Games for us. Like in the hood,
Yeah.
because you're thinking about everybody's hustling.
You know what's the Squid Games? This rap game is the Squid Game.
Fact.
Damn, it is shit.
You know what I'm saying? Because it feels like
You said that shit was disappointing. Like, yo,
Yeah,
Eye
man.
opening.
It sucks a
is.
little, man.
It does. It
It
sucks.
people always feel like there's only one spot.
Yep.
So it's like
Yeah.
crab in a bucket. Who's gonna get on top? Who's gonna get on top?
And that's crazy to me. Like, I literally have a song called Help Yourself. It's about the law of attraction.
Yes,
It's
yes.
about living in abundance. It's about knowing that there is enough to go around and not being greedy and not feeling like you got to be crabs in a bucket.
Yes.
Like, all you got to do is work for it. Like,
yes.
That's why these niggas
I don't
beef
understand it.
and you know, create shit for like against each other. Like they feel like one got to be better. Nah, man. Everybody can coexist.
Yes.
Everybody can do it together. Like niggas don't gotta beat each other down to fucking be better than
Exactly.
the next. Like,
This is the only genre though in music
that does that.
that does that.
For real.
Yep.
And they try to eliminate the competition by saying you too old.
Oh, I hate that.
Which is
Ageism.
not true
Ageism is
ageism.
very exclusive to hip hop because you see like people like Aerosmith that still do shows, you know.
They still touring.
Yeah.
If Celia Cruz was alive right now, she
KRS-One,
would have been
man.
had a show in Atlantic City.
KRS-One
Facts.
dropped a track. I don't know if the one he was dropping, but I think I spoke about it before. But like he put out a track a couple weeks ago that shit. When I heard that shit, I was like, yo, and KRS-One is already like what 50 in his 50s, and I heard him like his flow and the way he was spinning, the shit he was spinning, and the pattern that he was spinning it was fucking ill. And I'm like, yo, that's exactly the show.
That's the
that
teacher.
you can still do it.
Yeah.
I
I
mentioned
didn't hear that joint, but I
man.
believe it
Yeah,
100%.
I
Like, if
said
you
in the
do
beginning,
something for so long, you
he
can
said
only
it.
get better.
A dope MC is a dope MC. That's what you gotta say, yo. You cannot take it away from a dope MC. You can't take that away from.
And Arub mentioned earlier before we started filming, he was talking about Method Man, that his verses just keep getting sicker and sicker. Like
Yeah,
how?
he's on a fucking
Tear.
rampage.
He's
right
on a
now.
tear, bro.
With the
Yeah, yeah.
features,
Yeah, he's on
Crazy,
the tear.
he's
man.
spitting some crazy shit.
He's on the tear. He's on the tear. He's getting better, like you said. He's getting better and better.
So Daphya,
Thanks.
I don't think you know, but our man Arub, he's our professional correspondent when it comes to deep diving into albums.
Yes.
So we throw him out there, and he starts listening to all the albums.
If I knew how to DJ, I'd be a DJ. But my goal is to be a DJ, and I am gonna be a DJ. Even though we got my man on Incredible, but my goal is to be a DJ and play what blows my mind. And this
Look,
week,
What you got
I'm
in the
going to tell you
chamber?
something right now.
huh?
I'm going to tell you something right now.
Talk about it.
Listen carefully.
Oh damn!
If Paris Hilton could be a DJ, you could be a DJ.
Shit, for real.
Wow. Wait, I didn't even know that. She's a DJ?
She's a DJ and not. She's a like. She
What the hell?
tours and she does gig.
You're right. You're right about that.
Ashley Simpson is also a DJ.
Shut the no.
I'm not lying, bro.
You wildin' right now. You wildin', Shaq. You wildin'.
And we getting there. And we
No,
getting
no.
there.
The
We
Olsen
getting
twins
there.
too?
I don't know about them, but that would be a dope set. Like them both like fucking scratching the shit at the same time, and then like going in circles, one dude, and you don't know which one it is. Yeah, nah, that's fine.
They remix Full House.
Now for this week, the one that I've been listening to this week, Papoose' September album.
Oh.
I mean, Papoose is fucking
lyrical.
He's been doing this shit for a minute. He's been around for a minute. The album, he's fucking crazy, man.
Yo, but we're in
Lyrical.
October. He dropped an October joint.
No, I think it came out a couple weeks ago, but I just heard it.
Oh.
I select what I just ran.
I
into.
haven't heard it yet though, but
'Cause
he's
dropping one
actually
every month.
The first song.
and he's releasing them like exclusively like through his own site or through Bandcamp or something like that, right? Like he's not putting them on streaming services.
Nah,
I think
it's
if I
on
read
YouTube. They got it on YouTube.
Oh,
Music.
okay.
I mean,
Yeah.
that's what I'm like. I listen to everything on YouTube Music. That's my preferred because I like watching. If they got videos too, I like to flip to the video. They got the little toggle switch music song.
Yeah.
video. But I mean, and that's where like Method Man is on the first track. I think it's Heat. I can't remember the name. I think it's Heat. And even as well, like we were talking about Method Man, he said some shit on there. The line, he's like, I'm like Scott Pippen. I'm nice around mics. Some shit. Like he said some crazy shit.
Nah,
when
that
I
sounds sick.
he said
Wow.
some nasty
I get
shit.
it.
But yo, and I like just hearing Meth on there with Papoose, like that's what I'm saying. Like, we talking
Wait,
about
which
Meth-
one said that?
Method Man said that.
Whoa.
On his shit. Like that verse, Method Man's feature verse on there is crazy. Like that
He's
whole
been
fucking
killing it.
verse.
He's been
Yeah, I'm
killing
not
it.
gonna
killing
lie. I
it.
thought Pap said that.
No, but
And I love
Papoose,
Method Man,
Pap is like that. Pap says shit like
Yeah.
that all day.
I mean, he's got crazy ass lines on there, man. Like it's amazing.
DNA had a song with Papoose.
Yeah,
Remember
he was
that?
on- he was on DNA's.
We had
album.
DNA
The
a
Fill
few
in the
weeks back.
Blanks. He was on the Fill in the
Fill in the
Blanks.
Blanks,
on the
yeah.
album
DNA
version.
battle rapper
Yeah, the
DNA.
battle
Yeah,
Oh,
we
nice,
had him on
nice.
here.
Shout out to DNA too.
Yeah,
We had him on here. That motherfucker's a monster too. His album is ill. His
Yeah,
album,
nah, he
Victus.
been fired. We used to record at the same studio, like in like 2012 or something.
Mm.
But I didn't never got close to him. You know, like I saw him a couple times.
He's
But
cool. He's
yeah, I'm a
cool.
fan though.
Yo, DNA and the Fire feature. What's up?
Oof.
We're gonna work it out.
Let's
We
make
work-
it happen.
We will work it
Get
out.
it.
Check your DMs.
Get it.
And
What's my budget?
Nah. I grew up with him. I grew up with him.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
good money.
Oh,
He's good
okay, so
money.
we
he's
good,
from
we good.
around the way.
Yeah, he's
so
not like that.
no budget. No budget.
Nah, but yeah, man, that's the album of the week, man.
Woo! Yo,
Let's
but check
go.
out the
Nice.
October joint. I heard the October joint is hard.
That came out?
Yeah, it's October.
Damn, so
already.
I'm late.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. September? I thought I was like, yo.
Oh shit.
What is it, September
Well,
30th?
goddamn,
So we got some catching up to
catch
do.
up. I
Yeah.
definitely
But
He's
catch
September-
naming
up.
them after the
September
months
joint's
too.
That's what I'm.
He's naming them after the months.
October. Yeah. He's
Oh,
naming April.
It's
July.
simple. I like it.
That's
Simplicity is key.
So hold on, he's been doing that.
Yo, he's
all
gonna
year?
have a lot of
Oh,
albums.
yeah.
I like
Oh,
it.
January.
Oh
You know
wow,
what
I
I'm
need
saying?
damn Pat. I'm
I
sorry,
think the
Pat.
July
but
one. The
I'm
July
gonna
one
catch
was
up. I
all,
gotta check all them shits out now.
was premiere. I think he did a whole joint. I forgot the months. I think it was July. He did all premiere. Crazy.
I
Wow.
gotta check that out.
He's
man.
a monster, bro.
Nah,
Papoose
Papoose
is crazy.
ill, man.
I'm
Papoose
upset.
ill.
Like I just heard about this last one. I guess it's probably the October one. I didn't know he'd been doing this since that
Every
long.
month.
too.
Every month.
Yo,
he's
he's
dropping some
going
shit.
in then.
Wow.
I wanted to ask you a
I
question
love Pap.
before I forget.
hmm
For your album phases, are you planning on doing any visuals for it, or have?
I am. I got some videos in the work. I don't have any release dates yet, but yeah, we definitely want to get some visuals.
If you need any extras, we're here, baby.
Yeah, I will actually. It's all love songs, so I need men.
Look at got it. Oh, right there.
We do it all. We do it all.
For real.
Yeah. Got the hairy chest.
It ain't about what I like. It's about what my fans like, you know. So I'll do a poll on the Instagram story and see what's up.
You gotta rate Tenair or not Tenair.
My hat
You know
fell
what I'm saying?
again. Yo.
That nigga blew your hat off.
Yo, Flix, I think we wrapped it up, man. It was a great episode.
Yo.
man.
Yo.
I had a
My
great
hat
time.
fell again. And on that note, Man, we had a great time. Daphya.
Full circle with
And your
that.
name is not Daphne.
No, it's
All
not.
right. So, yo, thank you for coming through.
My pleasure.
Yo.
Thank you for having me. For real, for real.
It's all love. Yo, your music is dope. Check her out. Where can the people find you?
Yo, www.daphya.com. That's DAPHYA. I'm at DAPHYA on all social media, Twitter, Instagram. You could Google me, whatever. And I'm there. Album out now. Phases, my debut album.
Wow.
Check it out. Happy Halloween, cocksuckers.
And it's this is the Halloween. Yo, like
Halloween
I said,
edition.
Yo, it's Juan D&E. You know what I'm saying? We out. Yo, we ain't got no Adidas. We got chancleta session. You heard? Listen, follow us, the Hip Hop Advocates, everywhere, especially on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, share. Yo, share with your mama. She might like it. Peace.
Yeah, niggas say I'm toxic. Treat them like a slut and get the money out they back springs. They just rap about the type of pussy they do not get. Groupies on my lap like I was saying that I don't got kiss. Baby, I do not trick on her. I said I'm toxic. Fuck with her. How you gonna believe that's true? Look me in the eye, baby. And I'ma say it's me, not you. Why she gotta be that smooth? Why she gotta be that rude? Niggas be stuck on me like that, bitch. Yeah, we can read like glue. Yeah, boy, you fucking with a grown bitch. No trust fund, got my own shit. He want a relationship and I do too, but only if it's open. I'm that bitch, we not the same. Last contest I saw I came. I ain't gotta finish what I'm about to say. Burn up king, I know my lane. Niggas hype over likes, thirsty niggas not my type. Cause I like a little fight, I might fuck and let you bite. Got a session for tonight, want the slot and pay the price. No, hold on. This shit go though. They put it with my shit. Cause of this toto. Drive a nigga loco. Had him hype like Coco. I'm lord of the team. Been begging like Frodo.